Close run. Give me this! Take a 3-sub. 95 Street Street. Oh, that was 2 days ago. 96. That's my most recent event in the feed. Of killing time? No, she's on OWA. Human killing time. It happens. Lucky support. It's dwarf killing time. Okay. After 10. I'm late. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay. Let's get into it. It's their team. Not much time to look at it before they queued up too, though. I got a new earbud. Should make the audio quality slightly better. Not having the filter out the speakers. Hey, Martin. Missed me on the ladder? You're top chaos! Congrats! Yeah, I've been a little too busy for laddering. And it's a weird season. It's a good season to skip being busy. So we get the new rules. The overtime season. Oh, the court even gets green screened out. Nice. See, there's a court there if I put my hand behind it. 36 degrees outside. I heard Europe's got a heat wave. So Portugal was 40 degrees. It set a record. Absolutely crazy. All right, what do they got over there? Let's get the let's get this view. They got guard tree, tackle, mighty blow, block, blitzer. That's scary. Bludge catcher, a block thrower, bunch of guard dwarves, one mighty blow dwarf, and a guard line. 2-player bench. No extra oh, one extra cheerleader. Yeah, I don't think we want the block ones up front. That's only if they weren't going to get hits, but they are going to get hits. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Go for it, go for it. Yeah, okay, so we'll put the dirty player there. So that doesn't happen. In theory, the dirty player could get hit from this way, but I don't think that's practical. It's pretty tough to get through these three to actually hit here. Kill the music. Portugal's had it hotter. No, it was a record for May. Don't forget it's May. 40 degrees in May. I don't think I said that, but that's what the headline was. A May record. Subject! Thank you for the resub. Did Beaker cool? Failed 7 pickups in a row. Rough. Treacherous trapdoor. Kicked it right to their catcher. Would you like to use catch? The catch works. Free balling. Muddy blowing here. No attacking goblin shenanigans. It might be muddy blowing here. That's how the other hits go. Yeah, that push makes this hit scary. It's got to be tree v roll. This guy can't hit here. They're kind of out of punches. They can bring a guard in here, and then they can take this hit. Look to do a blitz onto that one, maybe. They can trust the tree. Just a blitz there. So 2 pushes and a POW. We attack the POW. POW didn't have Mighty Blow. This human's getting blitzed for sure. Well, I do need the troll to cooperate. Need to get a guard in there. If the troll derps, we'll have to just go hit the guard line. Oh, that's a pretty good target too. Not derped. I'm wondering if we want this guy here. Do we want to engage? The tree could go to there. And then I think they just get to hit me. But the trees, like, they need to spend their guard here, too. I think we engage. There's a block Mighty Blow there, so I don't really want a goblin to be the one turning these assist squares off. I don't like committing a third Lork here either, though. What if I put goblins like here and here? And then that one's a frenzy trap at least? So they would have to bring an assist around. And then we could leave this guy in the midfield. Having black orcs here and here, here and here. Let's not waste too much of the bank. She's Maggie. Nice. Just a stun though. Yeah, so the tree can come here, and then they get both of these hits pretty easily. And then they get to blitz my dirty player. I guess dirty player maybe should have been there with that guy here. No, then they could still blitz my dirty player. Maybe that had to be here? That would mean when that guy falls up to give a guard assist to there, we would get him. We got the both down, so they gain an assist here. Wouldn't have needed to follow up there. Maybe third black orc over here was fine. Third black up over there, and then they. I guess like this is kind of strong side too. So yeah, this guy could have been here instead of the goblin. A 3v2 would have been a lot better than a 2v2. At least I get a revenge hit. Red die the troll. Without block. Rough. That actually extra sucks because it makes it so much harder to get a foul onto that. I have to spend my blitz here. Oh, never mind. Oh, they spent a reroll on that. Yes,
fresh off the clock and handing out this sub with absolutely zero productivity expectations attached.
Nice, thanks, Waltzman. Fresh off the clock on a Friday. TGIF. We could blitz that guy. That seems poopy. I guess blitzing this human with a retry is pretty good. And that's a decent foul target. I could technically still get a foul here, too. Push, push, push. Roll to there. No, I don't want to push troll to there. I want that open so we can grab this guy to here for another retry. I don't love disengaging the troll from these two. Maybe we just have faith. I kind of don't want to commit that guy to swinging anyway. I need more over here in front of the ball. There's a hole in the middle, but if we bring them back to the middle, that's fine. Or I could plug the hole with this guy, I guess. I did want another assist. I could stand this guy. I think I will. The mighty blow hit's actually pretty bad. Need some removals. Especially on a guard. He's seriously injured too. Have fun to apothecary. Nice. I do eat it. We got caught though. Caught on our first foul. Turn 2 caught. An early ed to the fouling fun. We did get their doubles, though. Time to throw Goblin at the tree. If only we were more accurate with throwing teammates. Oh, I missed that the trap is there. She could surf me onto the trap with 2 go-for-its. Crisp! Thank you for the resub. Lots of resubs today. Thanks, guys. The ball retreats. Nice. I was worried that foul left me a little heavy on this side. Okay, they do find a way to get some hits, but we get a hit back. They had to base us for that. Thank the mighty blow, noise. Now, do we want to blitz a dwarf with guard or a human lineup? Blank lineup. Take root fails. No reroll. This game seems to be going, we win one side and they have to like one die the other side. But the red dice and the one dice have been working for them. Let's take this guy with a lot of retries. Seems pretty good. Want the troll up on more players. Ever foul him? Oh. My instinct was to go here so they can't put a guard there, but they're actually running out of guard. Assuming this guy gets taken care of. Those three can't get there. So I can actually stay a little tighter. Okay, fouling this one. There's a lot of assists already there. If we bring both goblins in and stomp here and get caught, so we don't get to move them, how good a shape are we in? Oh, no, I wasn't allowed to go there because they blitz here and free this guy to go there. Shoot. Moving these afterwards doesn't even help that. I think I need to tie their guard up. I guess this guard's already one assist for that guy too. I don't like how that turned. I would take a do-over. I think we just gave a bunch of free hits away, kind of. Oh, she's probably gonna blitz kill every goblin and get the guard back. Skulls. Down to one reroll. The reroll does work. Snakes on the armor, though. We got a 4+ hit on the ball. Well, they didn't even go in there. Hey, Sir Galahad. 4+2+2+. Do a blodge with 2 dice. That's not great. The red dice or the red dice are treating them well. They did spend a reroll. They haven't ended a turn with any. Double go for a tag isn't the worst. We could blitz here. We go for a blitz their killer. Oh, nice. Got the blitzer. Oh, that one they're going to bet. The apothecary, though. Maybe just getting to here is good enough. Just cutting off the advance. Especially for blitzing here. We already have it marked. And not marked it a pincer. Shoot, this guy would have been good here. Put that dwarf in the way. We did get the troll in there, so we don't need him in. We could put him here. Could double go for a blitz. No. I'll stick with that blitz. Where do we want the goblins? I think, like, they could get through here for sure with Dauntless and just... I think he has to block the sideline. Block coming through there, plus assist the troll. Another armor break. And a KO. Nice. The Mighty Blow's working. That was Mighty Blow getting used too. Open swooshes. A time of need. Troll Slayer gets to retry. This isn't going to help the ball much. I guess the ball's just going to dodge back. I blocked the ball coming forward, I suppose. Yeah, Christopher, don't... Throw a goblin in a tree is certainly not advice. You don't need to raid on the parade. You are more than welcome to say stuff like that, Morgan. Dodgy red dye pows? I guess a push got me onto the tree. Was probably the hope. Pows get me onto the tree too. Looks like an OO halftime. Maybe. They only have 2 strength on their ball carrier, so like a goblin attack seems quite feasible. It does look good for stopping their drive though. Casual 5+ for the dwarf. We punch that. I'm looking for the surf. If we make a box, I don't think we need to make a box. We could make a box. We could push that guy to there. But then maybe we don't even surf. Maybe we just pow both of their mighty blows. But if we push him to there and then knock him that way, this guy can do the surf and the tackler. If we do that hit, push him to there, blitz this, push the Troll Slayer up, then we could surf with the Goblin. And that doesn't use the other Goblin. It probably needs the other Goblin to be an assist. Just let the tree swing around. Right on the surf. Reroll gets the push. Into the crowd you go. Stun the tackler, surf the other mighty blow. Thick Skull keeps him as a stun. Three minutes in my time bank. It's better than I normally do. You like dodge foul the killer instead? Not a huge fan of that. It's already stunned. We don't have dirty player. I might step on it next turn, though. Standing this one does make them swing with the tree before standing this guy. Or stand it in a worse spot. But like the attack gets us an armor roll. The foul gets us an armor roll with a +3. But a pretty good chance we throw our guy out. Plus the dodge could fail. Plus we get farther out of the play. Like, this goblet is my hope for stopping this. I could dodge blitz the ball. I could blitz mark the ball. Those are both pretty valid. We could step on this guy now. The vomit stop. Hey, nice to see me back. Yeah, I've been enjoying the league and playoff games, the Super League and the playoffs. It's a nice way to get some blibble in while I'm busy and during the weird season. These guys are hardly going to be relevant. I mean, I guess double go for it. This guy's pretty relevant. But I am kind of justifying fouling in my head. If we want to foul, then just beating this guy up is fine. Blitz here, stand here. That's dodge backwards. It costs him a fair bit of movement. Just don't like the odds of 4+ing in the lodge. I can't really surface throw the time. Now we'll stomp. KO'd and caught. The KO's big if we do stop them. The argue works. These guys are all out of the play, though. I guess this goblin gets to go be my scoring threat, in case we do steal it. These black orcs, though, they needed like 4 go for it to end up being relevant next turn anyway. How we do for removals here? 1, 2, 3. A surf. An apothecary and a surf. So 5 removals. They only got 6 on the field. One of them's rooted. 1 die freedom. Does get the push. It's already used a rush, so it's not going to help defend it. It's just going to be catch your potato down here. And the question is, do we vomit or do we 2 die? I guess this dwarf's going to 4+ to eat my trolls action. And we're just 1 dying. That would suck. That would be a price paid for that foul. Because having the other goblins back would have been pretty good. Did we need all of our assists? I know that's not a good way to make your decisions. We rolled 6, 7, 8, 9. We actually did need all 3 of those assists. Well, they actually came over where this guy can reach still. Double go for it to vomit, I guess is what they gained by going over there. The double go for it, no go for it's here. So we can have a 2-die that way. Or double go for it, vomit. Let's queue it up. Does it do the other go for it? Yeah, rush. That's only 20%. 2 dice needing a 6+ is pretty bad too. 5 and 6 times 5 and 6. 25 and 36. A 5 and 36, that's worse than a... Slightly worse. 3-die? I can't 3-die. Oh, the troll could 3-die. I don't think that's better than vomit. What are the odds of a 1 in 6? 17%. It's worse than that. So the vomit is actually better. But it probably counted the really stupid in that. I have 2 rerolls though. Are we backseating now? 3-die with the troll? 3-die with the trolls. It'd be backseating if it was right. I don't think it's right. The fact I can actually use the rerolls, I'm pretty sure makes that the right play. And he derped too. Move him first because it's harder to make him be the screen. If I don't move him first. Those guys all might want to do reports. Skulls out of the queue. Yeah, pick skulls if they're out to go for it. 2 minutes in my bank. More skulls. Reroll. No pow. I don't think this really changes what they do. I think that's pointless, but I'll do it anyway. I should have run scoring threats up, but saving my time bank is pretty important too. Likely more important than a scoring threat here. 4+, 3+ is not the worst. And probably what they're looking at. Maybe red dice dodge is better. Does not add a go for it. This goblin maybe should have done go for it to get down here. To actually make this dodge harder. Dodging backwards is why I put him there. Basically to cover this square, actually. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. But we could have covered that square with this guy's go for it. I should have just counted on the go for it's working, I think. Red dice the goblin. So if they would have powed, they didn't need the 4+. They get the 4+ though. 5 and a 6. They didn't do a lot of failing. They did arguably no failing at all. We almost stopped them. There were a lot of turns where they had to red dice and 1 die. I don't think they ended a single turn early. 2 removals stick. 1 KO did come back. Apothecary fixed one of the removals. So they're still at 11 players. We get back-to-back line of scrimmage hits. We get a throw teammate attempt. And we've worked through their bench. Kind of, if you count the KO. The KO that came back was the freaking killer that we fouled. Instead of regrouping. How do you get a balloon? Exclamation point join. Or exclamation point high. I think they both work. And then you can decorate your balloon. There's a little info box below the stream in the panels. How to pick your the look of your balloon. I guess I can't really afford to have 2 options on the line of scrimmage. I gotta decide if I'm stepping forward with the troll or not. I kind of like the goblin a little farther back because you could work with more kicks. Do I even get these hits? Hold on a second. Get that hit for sure. Get that hit. I'll need 1 more assist to hit the tree, but that's very doable. Ah! Don't spend actual bank. I'm Glad I pivoted which side it was on. Pouring rain. Wait. I have the weather turned off? Means I have the pitch turned off? God damn it. Yes. Nice, got a KO. Timber! Bubbles. Two on the pickup. The rain didn't matter. Hey, side-eyed. This is overtime, so that's good. We keep down the removal path. They got both KOs back, so we're not really down the removal path. It is still 11v11. You're the bully team. We could definitely play for overtime. We don't have to score earlier. I do need to play fast so we can keep all 55 of these seconds for overtime. Halfling gets benched. So pretty meaningful extra KO coming back. Letting them hide the halfling. Probably just blitz a human. You want to set a foul up on one of these? The opening? I don't think I do. Solid defense. We only have one more guard to move in. I think we're fine. We're just going to get a little bit of forward movement out of it. They didn't even take anything out of it. Oh, whoops. Hey, that's a dwarf with a block. There's a derp there. A derp I got away with. This one doesn't have block. It does the retry. I guess we'll count on troll to hit tree. Take this retry. We probably do want to step on that one. Let's troll before rain pickup. Actually makes my foul a lot. Sticky sure hands. Big stomps. Ready to goblin for a dwarf? We got the dwarf part. We get caught again? No, not actually caught. Okay, I gotta turn the animations off here, I think. I can't spend 10 seconds every turn. The turn one is the hardest turn. Unless they face all bands. The tree rolls skulls. Caldy Skulls. That reminds me of the sponsor of today's stream. Today's stream is, of course, brought to you by Scott Skulls. Scott Skulls. Everyone starts with one skull, but maybe you want two. Pick up an extra skull from Scott Skulls today. Now that's worth spending some time back on. Okay, so I guess we want to blitz the killer. There. Actually, I'm thinking we might want to blitz here so we can just get all of this non-guard junk marked. And just having this guy in a 1v1 where his whole team is marked, or whole team is marked, is pretty good for us. I guess I could have 3-died this, like, with the cage. KO without animation. Squad advance. Nothing's loose. Dauntless to start. Oh, the tree is loose. Tree in here actually gets them like 2 guards on this guy. Yeah, it's actually not a bad start. Maybe it's not good enough, though. It was a loner rush. We've succeeded at making them roll pretty risky dice. Turn after turn. They did skull out with the tree. They have failed a turn now. Has to follow in. 1 dice skull. Scott was waiting for the second half. The sweltering heat that we didn't know about, Scott knew about. It was too hot for him. He didn't want anything to do with it. goblins all escorting the ball is making my fouling game a lot worse. I am now hesitating, even though the ball is moved. Also didn't plan ahead where the blitz is. I guess I'll stick with the cage instead of that. We don't even know if we have anything on the ground that didn't already die. Oh, we do have that guard dwarf hiding behind the tree. Potentially was a fallible guy. Six. We don't have a blitz if this doesn't get a pow. Does get a pow. 12v tree. Top Tech takes it down. Timber. Okay, come on, game. Try not to use my time bag. What was that nonsense? Seconds in the bank. We need to make it so there's less opponents so the turns get easier. Tree stays down. Nice. Take route passed. Excuse me. Sorry for the straw slurp. Killer's up on the ball. No pow means we do get to 2 time though. Goblins. They're still working on the game. A delay is not bad if it makes for a better release. I'm looking forward to playing with the new tabletop rules, though, for sure. You just bring the ball back. I have basically no desire to jam it in. I'm not sure if we'll need to bring it back, though. I could even swing with the ball here. And this block guy can blitz here. Then we can punch that. Zooming pow. No pow it is. Even a push is fine there, but we did get the pow. Another pow. Skulls. I probably could have eaten those, but don't have time to think about it. KO. I'm glad I didn't eat them. Okay, I'm gonna eat that side. There's been so many skulls this game. Self-injury. That's what apothecary. We've entered a kind of a dominant position, so I think apothecarying, even a bad apothecary, is like any apothecary is correct. It wouldn't be surprising if they just don't get to do another armor roll this drive. Do we need to win? No, it goes to overtime. It goes to overtime. There's no draws. This is the single elimination ladder playoffs. Stomp on the catcher? We can't retreat over there to get farther away from him, so we have to stay in the back pocket here. Blitz! Like, oh, there's a fine blitz. There's an even better blitz. This one would bother. Just not activating the troll here seems fine. Catcher. Caught on a stun. Didn't touch the time bank for the first time. If 8 on the field, a halfling waiting is 9. Potentially 11 if the KOs come back again. They do get 2 shots at the KOs because they are going to get a turn 16. One turn. Darkness. This fails. It's still a 1 die. Die push. Oh, this fails for a red dice. Get a push. Broken neck, failing to dodge from the troll. I was trying to figure out who would go back and escort the troll so we could actually get that hit. This guy's blitzing here. Can I 3-die it, or do I want to put those resources into the foul? Well-behaved troll. Don't mind seeing that. Maybe we cool it with fouling? The 3-die is tempting. That guy doesn't do much else anyway. I'd have to spend both goblins and the... Okay, yeah, I can't three. I do need to actually build a cage still. Although we can shift over here this time. This guy should be here. Can't eat that. It's a dodge hit on the ball. I've burned my rerolls this half. That's not good. This foul sucks. Whatever I was doing with that goblin, it's not worth spending any bank on. I think I missed this hit, though. No, maybe that one stood. I think that one stood. Hot dog, coming right up. Wait, how do you hot dog again? P? No, not P. B. B for hot dog. Yeah, your rerolls don't reset in overtime. You just carry them forward. I broke my keyboard somehow. It's not... I can't do the shortcuts anymore. I can do that. I can't do L. And I powed. It was stone. Guess we know who we're blitzing this time. You don't get a new time bank. Whenever I hit it, changed the stupid tackle zones. There, tackle zones are right. God damn it. Oh, what a good troll. We want a 3-die. It does take a lot of resources. I want to have a more solid cage so they can't harass us as easily next time. KO the tackler, big. KO the random lino, let's go. What did I? Into the catcher. Thick skull keeps us from getting a triple KO. Finishing off with our own player. Big root push. What risks am I willing to take next turn? Stunning ourselves makes a troll attack a little worse. The troll vomit is perfectly good. Looks like they're going to hit the troll. Harassing the ball. Playing for overtime. Vomit attempt. Can't reroll that because they don't reset. Nobody else is based. Okay. Tied up at the top of the 16. They do get to try one turn, but they're tremendously reduced in players, and it's raining. No chaos for me to roll on. I got 10 players. All 4 of their chaos fail. Big if true. Big if it remains true. They get to throw their halfling, is what they get to do. I guess I'll kind of copy hers with a forward screen alongside the back screen. Got 6 active players, 4 more KOs they might get back for the actual overtime. Snap. Extra movement might actually end up mattering. They're doing the pass. They're not using extra movement for a rush. Oh no, that is a handoff. They're doing a rush. One of the rushes fails. Considering keeping all 3 rerolls for overtime. One for the win. Another failed. Failed something here. Animosity failed. Mixed team. Extra 2 pluses. Again, considering 2 rerolls for overtime. I'm a bit of an edge over our 1 reroll. Burning all the rerolls and then failing here anyways does suck. They got the hard part out of the way, though. The ball has arrived at the halfling. They call it good enough. They keep the 2 rerolls for overtime. Ramming speed from the tree, passes the rush. Passes the roots. Passes the armor, but just a stun. The KOs I saw it down there. I saw a 6 and a couple 1s. So they got 1 or 2 back. I didn't even show that thing there because there's a coin toss. The normal spoiler. They did get 2 back. They did not get the strength players back. Who did they get back? They had that. I think they just got Linos back. Maybe this guy. No, he was there for the 1 turn. So they're back up to 8. 8v10. I don't know if I can stay in my normal formation. I'm a little worried about them blasting past us quickly. The frenzy is gone, so we could do this. I like this. Trees use 12 seconds to time bank. I only have 11 seconds left. And combined, we have a full time bank. Essentially. Such different play styles. I think also you do have to like take note of when a normal player plays against a deliberate player. I'll call myself. You might call me a slow player. You do get to do all of your thinking while I'm wasting the time. If Tree was against another fast playing player, they probably would have dipped deeper into their bank. They might be going for the throw teammate. Desperation throw teammate in the rain. Okay, blitz through him. Looks like might be what they actually want. Oh yeah, they're not throw teammate. The tree is tagged. Behind there, Lino. Yeah, overtime should divide the remaining time bank 50-50. You played the Stinky Underworld build? Nice. With the 2K team value season? Playing the sideline here. Their frenzy's going. The rugby ogre. It's a catch extra arms build. Monstrous mouth. Not catch. Monstrous mouth is going to change in the new rules, right? Lets you chomp somebody and keep them from moving or something like that? He's in the tank now. Considering the handoff, almost certainly going to do the handoff here. The rainy transfer with the 3+ team. Lots of built-in rerolls for it. Pass is a 3+ on this human thrower. Monstrous mode, extra arms, block, break, tackle, plus agility. Live on the pickup. One on the go for it. Mandatory reroll. Built-in reroll. Built-in reroll fails! A 3-2. The rain thwarts Misspelled Tree. The ball is on the ground at the start of our turn. We need to clear the way for the goblins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how do I hit this guy? 4, 5 strength. 6 strength, 7 strength, but I would block both of these squares, so that doesn't even help. I'd have to put the blitz here for that to be any good at all. We're standing up. I hope we don't get served. So we could just do a go for it hit here. We could come back and throw a goblin. Let's do that. It never ends the turn. Die. Nice. Interesting. Okay, so go for it blitz is certainly where we want to be then. we ended up with the ball. This guy probably should have dodged, but again, I make concession there. Cost me my reroll, but we grabbed their ball. A desperation play with no time to think about if that should even get rerolled. I don't even know if it was the dodge or the or to go for it. Apparently it was the dodge. My L key doesn't work anymore. Did I type in chat with L? Is it my keyboard or is it Blood Bowl? Okay, L confirmed in chat. The reroll does get, it does work this time for the catcher. It's back on the ground. Pick up attempt. We're down to 1 reroll. Pick up attempt a little early in the turn. A lot of unactivated players. Could maybe justify picking up with this guy instead of the catcher, but the blodge is so good. Especially against my team. You get to level up the players at that team that starts at 2 million. You think the Rat Ogre's going to level again? It's a lot of SPP to get the final level. Especially if you want to try to get the agility stat. Okay, they do opt to leave the ball on the ground. Up another dodge reroll. A couple swings. Skulls show up on the goblin. Metalius, the feisty goblin, takes down Shirodokai. We could use our blitz to surf. We could use our blitz on this guy for no particular reason and then build the surf wall. Seems bad. I can't really get up to surf either of them, so just blitzing here and surfing does seem perfectly fine. What are we doing up top? Bring reinforcements in? Goblin Miracle? She did a good job keeping me from, like, actually getting back there. There is, like, there's so much of the drive left. The surf is pretty good. Got it queued up, but that's our time bank gone. Shoved it away from the escape. The catcher ending up over here might have been alright for them. Catcher gets up both down. Tries to shove the ball out of bounds. Risks the ball going out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds and the crowd is in MISSPELLEDTREE's court here. I can't even reach it with my closest goblin. We can pitch a goblin here. One good surf deserves another. Wonder if this thing's gonna do a gauntlet. I wonder try to get the ball. I'll get badly hurt from the surf. The injuries come so crisp with the animations turned off. We didn't get to see T-shirt man. Oh, that does open a path. Uh-oh. Final rerolls needed for the dodge. The dodge fails! That could have been a game-winning dodge. If they ended the turn holding that ball, we were pretty screwed. The fact that nobody's near it is kind of fine for us. Start by getting sure hands back, and then I do think we pitched the other one. Yeah, we could surf this lino with one of these two, I'm thinking. Or even with just this guy. Troll doesn't like that idea. Oops. I did not intend to one die serve him. I think it's probably still correct given the game state. But marking the halfling probably wasn't needed. we got away with it. The crowd murders him. Did we ever get away with it? Lork pickup. Down for a Blork pickup. he tripped on the ball and stunned himself. Pushing it farther away. Five opponents left. 9 of us. The tree can get out both goblins now. The tree is clearing the way for the halfling. Get upfield. The halfling and the catcher, I guess both. The catcher first, even. Clap, at least you tried. Get stressed with no time back? It's rough. It is rough. Single elimination game. Round of 16 playoffs. Whoever gets this touchdown gets to go on to the quarterfinals. Vying for a ticket to Worlds. I think my sure hands is plenty of time. I still have 5 more turns. The catcher certainly has time. There's a failed dodge. Missing 1 action this turn. What's my blitz? Is it vomit? Is it 3-die that? Probably 3-die that. Do the push, it gets somebody next to the troll. Keeps the same screen. There. Pick up. Fall into the trap. No, we actually do pick it up. There's time to think about this. I don't know if I have the movement to score back here. I just wanted to get out of the range of this red die, making this path. I didn't even get out of range of that. I should have just been up here. Having on the red die, ending the turn. I do have plenty of time, though. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 squares out. We have 24 movement. Looks like they're mostly regrouping here. I could play at the ball later on. My cage might not have the movement, though. If I cage at max movement here with the 4 movement guys, they might not be able to make the appropriate cages later on. There's still a blitz without that red die. 4+, 3+. 3+ to start it, too, and double go for it. 4+, 3+, 3+, 2+, 2+. 2 dot on the ball. Burns the dodge reroll right away. And it burns. It goes the other direction. Just let the black orc keep the tree busy. Swoosh. Nobody's got a reroll. This likely force my blitz. They don't have a lot to be in front of me to make me have to blitz to keep moving forward. We only have to cross the line this turn. But like I said, I'm a little more worried about the speed of the cage. There's the take route. Nice. What's the attack anyway? It's the KO! Smart. The attack anyway worked. Mix of tensions here, having to stay close enough, like if my turn fails, they need to be able to do something about that. But they also need to keep their options open for making plays in the end turns. Yeah, tree's down to 4 movable pieces. The tree is well positioned. It's in front of the ball. So they can use it as part of the protection. That push actually gets me a buddy. Silver lining. I'm thinking Goblin attack and blitz the catcher. No, using block down here, even as a 3-die. It's got to be right. Then that Goblin can go up and be part of the forward squad. Dice, no reroll. I could tell they were all the same. That thing is going to be able to red die the way I'm kind of setting up here. That guy can make it to here. Thinking about putting the ball there. No, what changed my mind was the ball going out of bounds if they just cage dove. Having to red die here just gets them halfling in, and then the recovery kind of sucks. So, like, maybe this is fine. Like, maybe that guy dodges to do the blitz. Halfling's the recovery. This guy could be the recovery, depending on scatters. Just getting the ball into my hands would be pretty brutal. They didn't do the red die attack, okay. I thought that was their chance. Like, that felt really bad to leave. It's a 5+5, or it's a 2+2+ to get this. The red dice. Shove them away. Then it is a 6+ to pound me, 5+ to both down me. Or you can dodge, and then the both down is just straight good. It would have been 3 dice. 2+2+2+ is still fine. You are right. I was thinking it was a 2-die. But an extra 2+, like... At a time like this, you'd roll infinite 2+s to hit the ball. Like, if you had to do 6 go-for-its to make it happen, you'd do it. Maybe you wouldn't do that. There's no reroll. Tree might actually dip into the tie bag for the first time since, like, turn 2. 7-18 is going to go. It's going to start getting spent. This has been a crazy game. So it must just be red die blitz here instead of dodging. That guy was blitzing something. Oh, the back of the cage. Okay, so we got to get at least to where they are standing. The front of my cage is going to have to do a games. Get just casual 5+. No reason. That guy doesn't. We'll cage his players instead of my players. Go for it, failed. Slippery rain. Black Orc's not good at go ports this game. Not in the rain, anyway. Removal box looks pretty healthy. Comes the Gauntlet Run. 5 and a 6 again! No! They're both down! And the scatter catch? Oh my god. Success for her. Failure, big failure for us. Guess that guy needed to be here? That's like the lack of time bank for sure. I didn't have another second to think about that turn. I got so much movement left to get away from me. I need troll heroics. We at least get 50-50 to win. Because they're not scoring right now. They're out of time to score. Kicks is their best case. Like powing. I came back into this one. Oh no, the tree's in the way. It's so tough to get the recovery here. I could come back and throw that guy. If we troll 3 die to there are some places where we can... Well, this path is a direct score. And then passing to this guy is the indirect score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has to be the troll to do the blitz. Oh, I can't click them. 5+6+ dodges all over the place. Well, they rolled 5s and 6s. Oh, here we go. We won the first kick. They tie it up. It's first to 3. They go to 2. We tie it up. 50-50. Ah, we won the kicks. Jeez. Oh, what a way to win. Okay, well, I was saying how she got lucky with some 4+3+ dodges to get her touchdown and to stop my touchdown at the beginning and the end of the game. But we got lucky where it mattered more on the final coin toss. The comeback, too. We were behind 2-1. Snagged 2 in a row. Whew. That was a roller coaster. My God. We're just stuck in the game now. I guess we live here now. There we go. That was crazy. Who was we kicking? Oh man. We kicked most of their team into the injury box. Azard, yeah, we're still on the old Bubble 3. They delayed it another season. Hopefully it's worth the wait. They get her bug free and polished up. It'll be worth the wait. Delayed or canceled? Delayed. They're working on it. They have stated publicly ? They said in the VIP group, I can share with you that their cyanide is working full force. Like there's like their parent company Nacon went bankrupt or filed for bankruptcy in France. Like God knows what that means. There's different types of bankruptcy in the States. Like I have no idea what it means in France. Like so maybe their publisher is fine. Maybe their publisher's not fine, but Cyanide Studios is working full steam ahead on Warhammer Blood Bowl still. They filed for insolvency, not bankruptcy. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like there's different levels of we don't have money. But the weaker levels of bankruptcy are certainly keep doing your stuff to make money so you can pay off your creditors a portion of what you owe instead of the whole thing. They don't like your creditors don't want you to get closed down. They want their money. They confided it in me. Well, they like some of the other VIPs were really wanting to know what's up too. And so they kind of responded to that and said you could tell everybody this is not under NDA. But that does still mean this season does kind of suck. Top Tech with the MVP. For me, what hurts it for me though is like a big part of playing games like this is like experimenting and finding out what works. Like if we wanted to go play a Necro run this season, there's no team value cap. I like that. So we could try Necro and like, is Necro any good if you put dodge on all of the positionals? So you get secondaries for the ghosts and the flesh golems. It's not hard to get dodge on the ghouls and the werewolves. So like blodge heavy Necro, is that good? And it's like like in the past, building that team, part of the fun is finding out if that's good for the future. And like there is no future for this format. So I don't know. It does hurt things. And I'm really busy anyways. Like I can't keep streaming right now because I have to go take care of home insurance stuff. But my sale of my old house is going through on Monday. I'm going to be so relieved when everything gets signed and go to the lawyer and pick up the check. Dodge zombies. Hey, maybe even dodge zombies. Piles are so much fun in 2025. Nice. Yeah, they get some claw, some built-in claw. That's pretty sick. Hit and run zombies, gouge and run. Man, that game was intense. We didn't even know blocker. I mean, technically, but not meaningfully. 56 to 50 on the block count. So every turn we were basing, it was like she would find hits on one side of the field and the other side of the field would have to do desperate stuff, but their desperate stuff was working. Their one dice, the red dice. And they did that. They punched with bad dice more than they dodged. Boy, they dodged a lot. I'm thinking about the early game with that statement, though. The late game, the dodging had to get cranked up for sure. 22 success, 13 failure. Mathematically accurate. We broke armor 44%. Pretty good. They broke armor 29%. That's not bad. Well, no, they do have 3 mighty blows. They're not lacking for killers. My pickups were rough. 3 success, 4 failure. Sure hands was a lot of those failures, though. Rushes were a little bad. Theirs were kind of perfect. Slightly above average. What about the dice? I was very light on POWs. 16 POWs. 27 stumbles, though. They only had 2 dodge players. Heavy on skulls. We rolled a lot of skulls. We re-rolled a lot of dumb skulls. I think I only had to eat skulls once. They were also light on light on POWs, but fine on stumbles. They were light on skulls in both downs. Tree's on her way over. I'm gonna raid everybody on somewhere else. I think, like I said, I got a bunch of paperwork to do, but we'll welcome everybody when they get here. Oh, there's the tree raid. Thank you, Misspelled Tree. Appreciate the raid. That was a crazy game. I am exhausted after that one. Trying to figure out how to do a shout out. There we go. Hey, that worked. Definitely go give Misspelled Tree a follow if you haven't already. One of the best Blood Bowl streamers. Bar none. You think we were very lucky to get the touchdown your drive? It wasn't too absurd. It was like the 4+3+ is fine. I was more upset by the 4+3+ stopping my drive and then the scatter catch. Hey, Beefy, thanks. Appreciate the kind words. Oh, the fans punting it for you. Yeah, that was a sad moment for me. I was surprised. I was like, why is she kicking it out of bounds? And then you surfed my guy. I was like, oh, okay. The ball jiggling was a side effect of the surf. I gotta use my time more reasonably though. I had to play faster at the start. I had to rush at the end. I was not happy with my last turn defensive formation. Kaiju K84. You remember playing this in tabletop way back when? You had a Wood Elf team? Nice. Wood Elves are pretty good. Oh, your friend was playing Wood Elves. You seriously injured his tree with a foul. Yeah, that would make your friend bitter. No, I think surfing at that point of the game was good. It was risky to put it out of bounds. You got a decent scatter. Like, it's not like you could recover it either. Actually, if you had got you did dodge a lino to try to get it. He killed himself instead. If that lino succeeded, like, you win the game. I don't know if I had anyone that could even catch up to that. Okay, who do we face next week? Looks like we're the first game played this round. We're going to face the winner of this match. Wood Elves. We do not want to play against Wood Elves. They'll just dodge away from us. We did beat some Dark Elves. It's doable, but it's not our preferred matchup. Oh, and Dark Elves. Ugh. Dark Elves against Wood Elves. So we could end up against 5 Blodge and an Assassin with dodge. Or only 2 Blodge, but 6 dodge total and 2 wrestlers as well. I think I'd rather play against the Wood Elves. They are a lot faster. But, like, both teams are faster than me, so we're kind of screwed if they get by us. The Wood Elves get by us a lot easier. But the Wood Elves have less blodge. Like, I can both down all the dodge players. These have less armor. I think we actually do want to play against the Wood Elves. Let me see when they're playing. I might want to stream just watching their game, rooting for the Wood Elves. We do tend to win games where we completely remove our opponents. when their armor holds up is the games that we struggle with. Foul the tree man. Step on it. So who are these folk? Triple Skull and Male. Find when they scheduled. They might not have scheduled yet. I don't think they have. Me and MISSPELLEDTREE got off to the one of the quicker starts. That's funny. I scheduled my game last the week before. We're done first this week. Like, this is the last round, round 3-1, or round 2-1, and the round 3-1 started. Yeah, we don't know when they're played yet. That'd be fun to watch. You gotta run. I gotta run too. I gotta raid all of your wonderful viewers on to the next Blood Bowl streamer. I've got some adulting to do. Insurance shopping. Wee, insurance. Oh yeah, you can still foul. We did some fouling at that playoff game we just won. There's no next streamer. Oh, we are out of streamers. All right, I'm gonna raid you on to my IRL friends here.
More.
Derek and Amanda are both streaming. It looks like Amanda's on Slay the Spire. We're gonna raid her. Slay the Spire 2, a game I've dumped a lot of time into. It's a husband and wife duo that do streaming. They used to stream from one channel. They just recently split their channels. It turns out Twitch really wants to watch you do the one thing. One person do the one thing. It hurts your algorithm if you provide variety of games, let alone variety of humans. All right. Cheers, everybody. See you next time. Raid is away. Stream is stopped.